Hello everyone, my name is Amber. Today, me and my group member Anna and you are going to introduce Shinto's transformation to you. First, we will describe the case to you through its industry background and also the organization's background. And we will introduce the dilemma of the clients to you. And then we will analyze the situation and provide some recommendations and some possible solutions to solve the dilemma. Next. First is the background of the industry. The cram school industry started from the 1950s, and it has been gradually growing since then. Originally, cram schools was like a private tutoring center where teachers teach students particular skills, but it has transformed to organized institutions that prepare students for obtaining high scores on exams. So the students are no longer attend cram school just to pursue knowledge. There are two main reasons for this situation. The first one is the ingrained idea in Taiwan. Most of the Taiwanese believe that having a good education will lead to a promising future with a solid career. And the other reason is that there are numerous education reforms conducted in Taiwan since 1968. And those reforms kept confusing parents and students' minds, so they will turn to cram school for help. Although most of the cram schools now are established because of business reasons, still some of the cram schools owners are holding the idea that they are just passing on their knowledge to the next generation, just like Xintuo. Xintuo is located in Taipei, Taiwan. It was founded by Min Hong Ling in 1992. Before he established the organization, he only taught a few students at home, at his home. And due to his passion of education and students' requirements, he started Xintuo in 1992. With its expansion, he hired one of his former students, Mr. Sun, to be a manager to help him assist him with administrative work in Xintuo, and it's in 1996. Mr. Sun dedicated a lot of work to the Xintuo's development. However, they started having quarrels and conflicts, so Ms. Lee decided to fire Mr. Sun in 2009. And since then, Xintuo has been lacking a capable administrative manager to help Mr. Lee. And that's the reason that Ms. Lee started considering cooperating with others. Ms. Deng, as the owner of another cram school around the neighborhood, Tianmu Academy, he offered a cooperating opportunity in 2013. Since then, they have been working together. At the beginning, the relationship was fine and they worked well together. But after a while, Ms. Ling found out some certain issues happened, and so he started to wonder whether it is a good idea to cooperate with Mr. Deng. And the reasons that their unpleasant relationship is that they are totally two different people. They have different goals for the organization. Ms. Ling has a noble educational goal for Xintuo, while Ms. Deng only cares about money, so he's trying to make as more money as he could. Also, they have different management styles. In Xintuo, employees don't have to follow specific rules and they are lack of discipline, but they work fine because they only have to listen to Ms. Ling's order. However, in Tianmu Academy, employees has to follow rigid rules and discipline. And those different management styles also caused different relationships with employees. Ms. Lin has an intimate, trustworthy, and respectful relationship with his employees. They work like a big family. However, in Tianmu Academy, Mr. Chen and his employees only has superior subordinate relationships. So the significant differences makes their partnership difficult to maintain. And some of the employees and clients noticed the transformation of Xingtuo, and they made some comments about it. Most of the employees believe that the partnership confuses them because some of them don't know whom to report to the problem when an emergency happened, and some of them believe that they can do their work, they can handle their work by themselves without the new manager, Mr. Zheng. And most of the clients, they do not favor Mr. Zheng's actions because he would ask students to advertise the new open classes for him. They think that's inappropriate. However, there are still some employees believe that Mr. Zheng can bring a more efficient and more productive workforce to Xingtuo. So it seems that the cooperation, the partnership, can transform Xingtuo to a more efficient and productive organizations, but it also brings a lot of conflicts. So what can Ms. Lin do? Should he maintain the partnership, or should he just cut it off? If he wants to cut it off, what changes can he make to assure the organization's success? That's all my part. Thank you. And next, my partner, Yu and Emma, are going to introduce you the case analysis. Thank you.
Hi, this is Yu. I'm taking over for next part. And before we start our analysis and recommendations, I'm gonna review for a while about our dilemma. The case showed that the different management philosophy are like to be a management crisis in the merger. Two different managers have different management philosophies, which affect overall organizational core vision and structures and human resource frames and culture and politics. So we wanna ask two questions for solve these problems. First, can they avoid this management crisis by applying a dominant subordinate relationship? No, we can't do that because this is an efficient way to solve this problem. The next, does Xingtuo cut off their relationship with Tianmu Academy? No. First, there should be a systematic solutions based on structures, cultures, and politics to tide over these difficult situations. Okay, next. So to conduct the project, we used one of our team members, Amberlyn, she was used to work in these organizations. So we have her experience and thereby various points of observations and supplementary interviews about the employees and clients. For this analysis and recommendations, the interview was enacted by 5 interviewers. For the secondary resources, there was a main textbook, course materials, journals, and articles to analyze the case and make up for viable solutions. For next analysis part, Emma is taking over.
Hello, my name is Emma Yuan Siyang. My part is the case analysis. And I think to start the analysis, I want to introduce the reason why Mr. Lin want to join the Tianma Academy. Because the reason can help us to understand the dilemma that they faced now. The reason that Miss Lin want to join the Tianma Academy because first, the low birth rate in Taiwan bring that the less student enrollment in his Shinto organization, and when he grow old, his physical condition not allowed him to continue teaching for a very long time. And the third one is the pressure of handling the both of the teaching and the administrative work. So after we know the reason why he want to join the Tianma Academy, we could know at the very beginning he want to join the organization that the Tianma Academy not because he has the same dream with Miss Jen and I have the same goal with him. All of the reason is just because they need each other. So it's made the possibility of the disagreement in the future. So we could know that because they have a very opposite. We can see the very different goals and the attitude that Ms. Lin hope that their organization could be educational organization, which means he want to teach students, help them, and increase their grades and help them in the future. So his goal is to provide knowledge and place for students to help them study and to help them increase the grades. But for Miss Chen, he would like an organization that is a commercial organization, which means he want the organization make profits. No matter what kind of actions he think it is proper for the organization, if can make money for him. So his goal is turn the Shinto to commercial organization because the Shinto is now a educational organization which cannot bring him too much profit as he expected. And we can say that there is a brave history of the organizational structure. At the very beginning, the Tianma Academy is a functional structure because each one got their job and they respond to their managers. And before the two organizations merged, the Shinto has the Shinto is lack of the vertical coordination and has a strong lateral coordination. And after the two organizations merged, they changed to the matrix structure, and they both benefit from this structure. Ms. Lin have a reputation in the educational field, and he knows very well about how to teach students. And Mr. Chen, his strongness is about the administrative management, which Mr. Lee is not very good at this part. And for the cultural structure, we can know from our project that Singapore is the Jesus culture, which means they have strong relationship between employees and Miss Lin. We also can learn that from the brief history of the Singapore organization. And the Tema Academy is April culture. Everything is fun just because one weakness is that it is lack of communication, which produce a very difficult situation for now. And for their power part, we can see those two managers have a similar power because they are in the same level, which means they became manager for a very long time, and they also have the same knowledge. They are the powerful teachers in each fields, and they have the same experience. They all have too much experience on teaching students. So and also they have the same influence because they lead some employees and they work in schools for a long time. So they have the same influence. And for now, there are three facts of the resistance of the change. The first one is the interest, because Mr. Chen wanted the school to make the money, and if the Miss Lin part won't change, he would not like to make as much profit as he wants. So that's his reason. And the second is they had two different assessment of the situation, because they feel like that they have different view of the education, and they think both of them they think they are correct. The other one is not correct, so they want to correct all of them. And they also has the misunderstanding, because they have the different goals. So it is too difficult for him to communicate with each other, because they think each one have really wrong opinion about the education. So thank you today. And the next part.
Hi, I'm gonna take over solution and recommendations. From the point of organizational structure, there was no harmony or balance between two different organizations. At first, these two different organizations can apply the lateral coordination first. From the lateral coordination, such as meetings or cross-functional groups, they can bring improved benefits by sharing different opinions. Through this lateral coordination, two organizations must allocate their duties fairly. Moreover, there should be a well-defined authority with setting basic rules. And they can apply the matrix structure, which could accelerate the lateral coordination, would be an improved method to harmonize two different organizations effectively and constantly. In the organizational culture, these two different organizations must accept their different culture each other's. The Shinto is a lack of the proficient and formal management system. So, if the newly cram school adjusts its organizational structure fairly, they could take the lower culture easily. Like, before they only had to have the jails, but they can switch to Apollo. The Apollo is like more formal and prefer to logic and rationality. Employees of Shinto need to get used to systematic and more professional management to keep pace with the extension of newly organizations. On the other hand, the Taimu Academy must respect Shinto's office culture and its employees. By respecting different culture and attitudes, both of employees would be more cooperative. Perhaps employees of Taimu Academy could have been more proficient and systematic for handling of office work rather than Shinto. In the political issues, their time management. Now it is the time to share their powers all over the new cram school. And more involvement strategy could transform the newly organizations. Involvement could be useful by joint discussion and planning changes. By doing this, the newly crammed school could make political power fairly and democratically to do better cooperate each other. So now we can serve the particular actions for both of the organizations. First, they could set up the specific policies, like Mr. Rin in Shinto. He can be willing to allow the mixed employees in their new cram schools. By doing so, they can adopt the lateral coordination. And next, they can start their regular meetings, like from the beginning or the end of the week. They can set up the regular business meetings. And one more, so they can set up a device of meeting manuals. It serves them to take high quality meetings. For conclusion, so from this dilemma, we can say the organization structure, culture, and politics are closely related each other. And the key word of this dilemma is the lateral coordination from the structure and the structure part, and the structure part to relate it with both culture and politics part. Thank you very much.